the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Welcome back to the studio for the debate on race 2, which is the first leg of the bipot. It will be, because we have 9 races on the program. So the first leg of the bipot, race 2, it's a maiden plate for fillies, and they're going to race over 1,400 meters. And the race will run at 12:30. At the time of recording, no scratchings or jockey changes for this race. But as we tell you time and time again, as Sheldon has already alluded to, it's a recorded show. Please check your final scratchings, declarations, betting moves before taking your final bets. We record more than 24 hours before. Race 2, Sheldon, let's talk about a few. And although number 12, Mascarina, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, the Gimme the Green Light filly, does have a wide draw to overcome, but she gets Richard Ferree. Phenomenal debut, just denied victory, running second to Pretty Victory. And I like the way she ran on. She ran on really well, did Mascarina. And there are a few others in the race. A horse like Elegant Act, consistent form, gonna win soon. The Queen Bee's improving in leaps and bounds. As I said earlier, Wendy Whitehead's yard's in a good space. She could certainly be a massive runner here. I know that your value selection, which you're going to elaborate a bit more on for us, is number 3, One Smart Cookie, so we respect that. But I think that trainer Peter Muscat's got a big chance of winning the first and second race.
Well, that's what scares me in race number 2, because about 3 weeks back, my Christmas money was being made with One Smart Cookie. They backed her from 6-1 down 18-10. The connections were halfway here, and the phone call was made that she cast herself in the box. So half of them turned back, and the other half came to the course to just watch the rest of the meeting. Obviously very disappointing. They didn't think that she could be beaten on that occasion. And on that day, Gavin Lorena was coming down for one ride alone, and that was for One Smart Cookie. And at 7 o'clock, the news came through. So when she opened up 6-1 again, I said, we'll get in. 6-1 down 7-2. But unfortunately, she's meeting horses with form. And number 12, Mascarina, Healthy Respect, probably the horse to beat. So we'll go with 12, Mascarina as the horse to beat. But number 3, One Smart Cookie for me. I got on early, and I thought the 6-1 was the value. The average rating was an 86 last time when she took on winners behind Bomber Girl, which is her stable companion. And if everything works out for her from the neat draw, Gavin Lorena's been re-engaged to ride her. I just think she's got as good a chance as any. And I thought 6-1 would be the value. I thought she'd open up a lot sharper after they backed off the boards last time out. So I was quite surprised they opened her up 6-1. But even at 7-2, you can take your swingers with number 12, Mascarina. So those are the 2 to beat. And then number 4, the Queen Bee. Her first 2 form lines have worked out pretty well, and then that last form line wasn't the strongest form line. No winners behind Secret Wings, but a horse who's still open to big improvement. But for me, number 3, One Smart Cookie, I've gone in, so that's where I am. Number 3, One Smart Cookie, but I wouldn't be surprised to see number 12, Mascarina, go past. So those will be the 2 horses to play the exacta with, and then number 4, the Queen Bee for the trifectas.
I'm sure that should the exacta arrive, One Smart Cookie, Mascarina, boxed, whichever way, it certainly will be able to pay, and that's what it's all about, is trying to find a bit of value. As I said, I've gone with Flying Rainstorm as the place value in the first race. You've gone with the each way value, One Smart Cookie, and you're in the camp of One Smart Cookie, and that's a good feedback. That's why we do these shows. Just to help one another and jolt everyone's memories, because you're quite right, that exactly was the case with One Smart Cookie the last time she was supposed to run. So Sheldon could be onto something good for us here. Number 3, One Smart Cookie, the obvious danger 12, and we've touched on the other numbers for the first leg of the bipot. Then that is race 2. Let's move along and talk about race 3.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.